We're gonna do a quick testing. Testing. One, two, three. Hold up. Let's do this shit. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. We are with it. We are willing. Welcome to another episode of a loud discussion. You know I'm not one for intros, so let's get it now. Like, so what else am I missing? And follow. There we go. There we go. So welcome, lovers and haters. I just realized as I was trying to figure out if I was gonna have like a why is this glare in the back? Fuck it. I just realized I was like, yo, I got some haters up in this bitch, which are actually inverted lovers. These people hate me so much. They love me. And honestly, I don't know if I should be flattered or pissed. But you know what? I need to understand what a troll is and what not. So um, you just keep plugging forward. I know yesterday was a heated discussion, much longer than I wanted, like much longer. It was way longer than I wanted to, actually have a show for. It was like 2 hours longer. But as a friend suggested, I do is to actually just start. What's going on, gaming night? Just start to actually do more videos. Do more videos. So I have a new format on how I want to do things. I'm gonna do my little monologue and right for the first, say, 15, 20 minutes. So I could have like, a good, so I could kind of lay everything out. And then I'm gonna open up the power lines. I'm gonna open up the illicit lines here. And then we're gonna go directly to uh to Twitter. And then we're gonna do it that way. Yo, Jay, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Today we have two subjects that we want to talk about. I was trying to contemplate what I really want to talk about because the news is dry and it's up to a content creator to come up with something juicy you motherfuckers to listen to when you're bored as well. And I kind of like doing this shit. I mean, when you do YouTube shit, you can't do it for any kind of views or anything like that. And sometimes I get down, I'm like, I don't feel like doing this shit. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, right? You definitely want to do it for the passion. And I'm a passionate nigga. So, two subjects today. As you can see here, there are a lot of PlayStation fanboys that claim that they're fanboys, but they probably are not. I don't think that they're fanboys. I think they got caught up in a rapture of being right, that they just really want that accolade of just saying, I told you so, my console's better, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is really going on. I don't think that this is like an actual love of the platform, you know. But I will say this though: these pretend fanboys, pretend ponies, whatever you want to call them, I don't. I have a question for you guys. Honestly, do you like really like the PlayStation exclusives? Like, do you really like it? Is it just the high end games that you like, and then everything else falls to the wayside? So that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I want to kind of put out there exactly what does PlayStation typically have to offer, why they became what they are today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people are forgotten, and I feel like I wanted to share a list of games that I do like, and if I don't like it, I can definitely appreciate it. Because I think that the typical new age PlayStation fanboys really just care about the big hitters, the God of Wars and The Last of Us, and then that's pretty much it. But let's take a look and just revel in the gameplay awesomeness that we have here. Below, you will see Uncharted.
Prove worthy, paradise awaits.
Let me know if you guys could hear
Took a
the
long time for him to get out of this game.
He's meant for this life.
Oh crap!
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Yo, look at the cinematic quality, yo.
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
So, are you ready to seek your fortune?
Where is the artifact?
See this shit? This is the reason why. This is the excellence
I made a promise that I was done with this
of
life.
PlayStation. Look at this quality, yo. This is why they were able to translate this shit into a movie.
No offense to these guys, but they don't get it.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying to yourself.
I feel like
pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Look, mate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. Drop everything. Go home. Live your life. Or we can just end it right here.
Like different choices.
now, what I want to kind of display here, right? This is the typical big blockbuster shit that everybody knows. This is what Sony is typically good for. They're good for high quality, high caliber cinematic experiences. Awesome graphics. I don't remember it looking like that. And this trailer is actually from 2016. That's fucking ridiculous. But this is what they're known for. Here's another thing that people may have forgotten.
Rated M for mature.
I would love to see a movie of this shit.
We are born of the blood. Made men by the blood.
Now, even though it's not a Sony exclusive, I mean a Sony like in-house game, they help with this shit. People don't be slacking. Greatness awaits. This is why, see, in this game, got a lot of Xbox in their fans. They're literally in their feelings because of this shit. I remember this distinctly where they were like, greatness awaits. People were so pissed off. How dare you say it's greatness awaited? Like, how? You're not that good. You're not that good. And listen, I don't see anything that looked like that to this day, yo. Like, some of the shit, not only does it look kind of like CGI type shit, yo, but like low key, high key, but high key, but low key, but low key, but high key. That shit honestly looks like CGI type esque shit. Like they really put their foot in that shit. And why am I showing you this? The reason why I'm showing you this is I don't think that there's I really honestly think that there's a lot of fanboys that just only know those big hitters. Now we're going to go into the obscure, right? Some of the obscurities, right? Look at this. I remember this shit made people cry. They cried. I wonder can you guys guess this shit. If you're a real fan, you should know exactly what this shit is. Now you gotta excuse it to be like, it's a little off-centered and shit. I like Square Enix games and some indie games. Jim Ryan says enough money awaits from PC. We're gonna talk about that shit too. That's the second topic. The cinematic beauty, literally like a PlayStation movie, a playable movie in action. It's yo for real, Joe. For real, Jay. Now I know some of this shit is cut off, but for the sake of the video, I need to kind of have it like this. It's unfortunate, but y'all remember this? This game didn't sell well. These fake ass PlayStation fans I may play this shit again, honestly. Y'all guys hear it? Y'all hear it? Yeah, see, and that's the thing, man. A lot of people, go back here. A lot of people they do not know about this shit. And this is what pisses me off about a lot of these fake PlayStation fanboys, right? Let me just make sure it's on something decent. There we go. I'll do that. Fake ass fucking PlayStation fanboys that don't know anything about the culture of this fucking console and of the culture of PlayStation. Like literally that type of shit, that's the shit that people were like really clamoring over. Like I am OG PlayStation. I've been playing this shit since PlayStation 1, and there's a reason why they actually that's probably too bright. I don't want to look light skinned. There's a reason why there's a lot of people that gravitate to this thing. But unfortunately there's a lot of new aged PlayStation fans, and they will not ever pick this type of stuff up because it's too obscure, it's too different, it's too difficult. Shit like that is annoying. It's annoying. And this game failed because of those PlayStation fanboys that act like that's just the thing too. They sit there and they complain about games going to PC, but they didn't support this to sway them into not doing it. You know what I'm saying? If they care too much about it. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. Let's go on to the next game. This is another one that hurts. It hurts like fuck. This hurts. This hurts. A lot of these different, like, you know what I mean? These are different shit that people, it's just different. And sure, because it's different, there's a lot of, you know, it could be a touch rough. This is an anime. You know, everybody want to say that Sony forgot about Japanese games and shit like that, but they never want to support shit like this. That's the shit that pisses me off. That last Guardian, I'm gonna fight big. Look at this shit. We don't want multiplayer games. We just want single player games. And then you don't play them because they don't look like fucking blockbusters. Like, y'all not real fans. This is why I get annoyed with shit. Beautiful. So let's discuss this shit too. Now, lots of people did not play this fucking game. There was a free demo. Do y'all niggas hear me? Y'all quiet as shit. I can't be that fucking entertaining as shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, I can hear me. Y'all have some fucking quiet ass motherfuckers. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I can understand totally why not everybody will play it, but like there's a lot of quality to be had. I'm not expecting every PlayStation fanboy or every PlayStation fan to buy every single game, you know. But this one was kind of advertised. That's what pisses me off. It was advertised pretty heavily and people still didn't fucking play the shit. They still didn't like it. It was really fucking unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, now we got the developers closed down. I might even mention Drive Club and shit like that. But, you know, this is a small list, by the way, too. So I'm not going to, you know, I don't want you guys to just be sitting here thinking I'm going to just do this all day. You want to know what else is interesting, too, right? A lot of people, and I'm not going to do all of it here, but a lot of people, because you already know the big hitters, a lot of people don't include this. People misinterpret how big this fucking game is. This game got scrutinized so badly. Graphics don't look that good. It looks like PlayStation 1 graphics. Shit like that, man. you know. So we got that shit going on, you know. And then here's this too, which is pretty cool. This is Sony at its probably most innovative, which is pretty cool. Even though Bluepoint like reenact or remade the shit. Oh, let's do that again. Let's throw that back. Look at that shit, though. Like, come on. Come on. Let's be real here. We're gonna really talk about this shit when we switch over. This is the type of shit you will not be able to get anywhere else at all. There isn't anything like this anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I think even to this day, another obscure game that wasn't supported.
I have a challenge
But
for all of
not
you.
even
Go
just
to
to
every
support it.
computer
Oh,
in
this
your
dude
house,
needs to
your
get
mom's,
off
your
my
dad's,
fucking
your
computer.
sister, your brother's computer.
Get the hell off. A lot of people forgot about this shit. And if you replace your thing, you know exactly what the fuck this shit is.
Watch and learn something.
This is old school shit.
Get in the car!
Where's my son, you fat bastard?
Ooh, fat shaming.
Stop talking and start listening, Hammond. You don't do what I tell you. You don't do where I tell you.
Y'all remember this
You
shit?
don't do it when I tell you.
The kid died.
Let's move. We'll have him. Hold on. What about the back of it?
He is too. I would love to see this shit again.
You can wait if you like, but I'm going in.
One of the first games that had cover systems. One of the first games that tried the cinematic experience. It also had licensed vehicles. No map system like the Bloodborne people or the Souls community. Yeah, motherfuckers didn't know.
Rise and shine, Marky boy. You got work to do.
Y'all didn't know.
the drill. You do this job, you get your boy.
Almost done. I'm sure y'all already know this shit. Y'all remember the first time y'all seen this before? Y'all remember this shit?
Samurai. You are a warrior. I can see that. You trained your whole life for this.
Let's get into it.
Won battles. Do you surrender?
Y'all remember this shit? Y'all remember how lit this shit was? Let's go to the next one. Another game that wasn't supported by y'all fucking PlayStation fanboys. Y'all barely played this shit. Unfortunate as fuck.
Over and over, I relive my first moments on this alien planet. The crash.
To the point where it had to be free on fucking PlayStation Extra.
Death.
Didn't even touch the shit, man. Too hard. Y'all used to that cinematic, easy ass bullshit.
My death. Trapped in this endless cycle.
I think I proved my point here.
Death is no escape. Each time I awake,
Now people say I was a hater because
seems somehow
I feel like black people should make their own, should start making games more, right? And that the Forspoken chick, she's getting a lot of hate because she's black. Because I guess because she's a female. I mean, you can't knock the science on this one. As a matter of fact, y'all know what this shit is. Let's go. Let's go. Bring it to life.
only choice is to keep fighting.
Yo, Tony! What's going on?
To keep
I'm about to
looking
go into the
for
spaces,
answers.
actually. I just like to do my little introduction here
My only hope
so I
is
can
to break
talk
the
and do this
cycle.
at the same time.
Before the cycle breaks me.
Now, I think I proved my flipping point, right? I proved my point. I proved my point. Let me just turn off the volume just in case I make a mistake. Didn't turn it on. I proved my point when it comes to the exclusives. As I say again, right? There are a lot of people that sit there and pretend like they're actual fanboys. Now we just went through 20 minutes of all these different types of games. This looks like a showcase reveal. It does though, doesn't it? It's not though. I just wanted to kind of put out there the different like obscure type games that these new age PlayStation people don't actually play, and the reason why it failed, and the reason why games are going to PC as it stands. My question to you when I go into the spaces, right, is do you really like the PlayStation exclusives? Now I gave you 20 minutes of showing you its excellence. How come you didn't play those games? How come? And so me asking that question before I move this shit over to the spaces leads me to my next topic, which is how do you actually feel about PlayStation games going to PC? Now, you didn't support it. How do you feel about it? How do you actually support it or feel about PlayStation saying, well, fuck it, y'all didn't buy it on our console, so I might as well move my shit from A to B? Me personally, just to let you know, I don't give a fuck. I see all these Spider-Man remastered type shits on Twitter, and they all talk about this shit. They all, secretly looking around and shit like, what are they doing? I don't understand. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They all secretly like, they're posting this shit out on YouTube. They posted it on Twitter to show how better it is on the PC, and that's fine. You can think that. You can think that. You can think that. But despite the fact of me having a relatively decent gaming rig, something that would suit my needs, I won't play on PC. I don't have any intention on playing on PC. As what Jay said, man, like it is expensive. To me, it's unnecessary. It's not that it's expensive where I can't afford it, but there's just some things that I just won't buy because I don't feel like I'm getting most bang for my buck. And plus, I don't want to deal with the complications. I keep saying it over and over and over and over again, and people act like I'm speaking a foreign language. But now that I actually set the precedent to what this actual podcast is doing, we're going to move this shit over to Twitter and open up the illicit lines for people to discuss this shit. We'll be right back. Let's get out of here. Yo, we about to get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Listen live. Okay, so we got people in here. Let's get out of here. Yo, we about to get... All right, so it seems like everything is good here. Well, we are going to bring me back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Sing it back. Sing it back to me. All right, we should probably turn down the desktop volume because that shit is loud as shit. Welcome to Allow Discussions. You know I'm not one for intros. But I will say this. Welcome, my haters and lovers. Welcome. I know you guys are out there, and I know it's a thin line between love and hate, and we are going to get this shit popping. We might as well just jump right into it. Jump in, dive in, however way you want to do it. Now we can have a fucking discussion about this shit. Open up these illicit lines for anybody that wants to discuss this shit in more detail. Now, there was 30 minutes of this podcast, which is being broadcast live on YouTube. Why is my chat not popping up? What's up with that? I see the chat there, but let me see here. Hold on. That's subjects. And then my people. What's up with that? Okay. Maybe it's not connected. Bullshit. Do I need to open this shit up here? Let me see here. Oh, there we go. We are about to drive in. We're about to dive in. I think you wanted to say. Good. Can you guys hear me? Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Y'all hear me? Good. Put a piece of emoji up here if you guys can hear me. I think you guys can hear me. There we go. So, anyway, we are going to start this shit off right. We're going to start this shit off right. We have two subjects to talk about, right? 30 minutes of this podcast, this is being broadcast on YouTube, had just a breakdown of all of these exclusive games that all of you fake motherfucking people, fake motherfucking ponies missed out on for one reason or another. I get it. Not every game is going to gel with you, but at least try this shit. Y'all could have sampled it. Don't get mad if the shit goes to PC. Do not get mad. Get glad, actually, because it allows for more discussion on these games to be made. Those very games going on. What's going on, Slim? It allows for these games to actually be made or given a second chance, because certainly y'all motherfuckers didn't. Y'all didn't give this shit a second chance at all. Y'all just was like, okay, I just want to play the big shit so I can go on to Twitter and run and say that, hey, I'm glad that I picked up a game that had all these fucking, everybody jumping in on this bitch. So that's what's going on here. First subject, we have two topics to talk about. The first topic is, do y'all really like the PlayStation games? That's the first thing. Second topic here is, how do you feel about the games going out on PC, the PlayStation exclusives? I really want to ask those two questions. I feel like they are important. I really do. I feel like they are important. If you claim to like these particular games, like what's wrong with the PlayStation exclusives? Because the stuff that I showed here were extremely high caliber. Extremely high caliber. So it just makes me wonder, is there a problem with the PlayStation exclusives? Is there something that you guys want out of the PlayStation exclusives? Like what exactly do you want out of the PlayStation exclusives to make you purchase it? What quantifies as a really good PlayStation exclusive to you? That's what I want to kind of figure out. I feel like you guys are looking for, I don't know, we want to say high blockbuster games, but then I don't feel like that's exactly what you really want either. You guys say that you want Japanese games, right? But I feel like you don't want that either, because those games don't sell. The numbers are the numbers are the numbers. You can't deny the numbers. And now let me just address this shit too. For some reason, your Twitter Spaces be acting erratic. Is it working now? What I would say is like what exactly are you guys looking for? I would love to kind of know what you guys are looking for when it comes to their PlayStation exclusives, because Sony is one of the only publishers that tries to cover all gamuts, everything that you can possibly think of, right? It's trying to cover every single one of those things, and it makes me wonder, what exactly where did they go wrong? So let's take a look at all of the games that actually were released on the PlayStation, right? Not all of them, obviously. I don't got time for all that shit. I ain't doing all that. But what I do want to say is the games that were released that are big heavy hitters, right? We have the God of War. Let's talk about God of War. I'm good. I just hopped on your YouTube channel. Okay, cool. So I'll just say this. You'll see me scrolling on Twitter, by the way, too, on YouTube. There's nothing of interest that I've stupid ass. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted by dumbass shit. Y'all see what this shit is. But so you look at God of War, right? God of War took a long fucking time to become successful, like a very long time. It was relative. Let's not get it twisted. It was relatively successful. It was relatively successful when it came out, right? I think it sold like 3 million on a PS2. And then from that point on, people were kind of like, okay, cool, I'm liking what I see. And eventually it got kind of tired. I feel like maybe the PlayStation demographic kind of like, they changed. It became to a point where they didn't want those type of games anymore. Maybe they didn't want like these big ass violent college frat boy. I remember they said that shit on what the fuck did they said this shit? They said this shit on what the fuck was it? On G4. It was that fucking Adam Sessler. It was like, these college frat boy jokes, they're not funny. You should not say that. It's horrible. It's horrible, or some bullshit he was saying. Some shit. Either way you look at the shit, really corny, really corny shit. Really, honestly, I couldn't care less about it, right? But it is noteworthy to kind of mention. Let me see. Can you guys?